people. Thank you very much for joining in my live stream. I so much appreciate you. Happy weekend to you. Happy weekend to your family. Uh, it's a beautiful Saturday morning. Normally, I'm breaking the chains, yes, of going live on weekends. My weekends are a little busy. I I'm a family woman, so I take care of my kids on Saturdays. Sundays we have to do church and all that. But I want us to grow. That's why I'm coming live on weekends. Okay. You see me without makeup. You see me without wearing cap. You see me without wearing wig. It's because I have an important experience I would like to share with you. Life of a radio presenter. So if it's your first time, I'm having breakfast. Come and join me. If it's your first time joining my live stream, my name is Teresa Onajite. I'm a Pidgin English radio presenter. I currently work with Coco 100.5 FM in Bori. Okay. So Mondays to Fridays, I bring you live happenings on my show, and weekend I share with you the journey of a radio presenter. So today, something happened 5 years ago. Is it 5 years ago? Yeah, February 14th, 5 years ago, I think so. It's kind of hot here, and is that experience I would like to share. Then we'll discuss. So if you are joining in, feel free to go into the comment section. Let's meet you. Let's know your name. Have you had breakfast this morning? Okay, let's go. On February 14th, that's 5 years ago, give us 2020. After close of work, I I had an accident. Something terrible happened. I had an accident. It leaves me with scar. This one, this one I have in my hand and all over my body. What happened that day was I actually did not feel like going to work, but I couldn't place it. I could not place the feeling. It was like, how do I put it? I was not feeling like going to work that day. But I had to work. So you see, the life of a radio presenter, you must go to work. Even when you are sad, I have another experience I will share with you in my journey as a radio presenter. Even when you are sad, your callers are not supposed to know you are sad. Even when you are mourning, your callers are not supposed to know you are mourning. Even when it's on public holiday and you are not happy going to work, your callers are not supposed to know you are not happy coming to work. So as a radio presenter, let me not, it will not be we fake it, but we push aside our feelings. We push aside our emotions. During the NSAS protest in Nigeria, we could not even have our emotions to relaying the story. So as a radio presenter, your emotions, the moment the mic is open, your emotions they don't count. Yeah. So on that particular day, February 14th, 2020, yeah, I won't forget. Because he left me with this car. I closed from work, despite feeling not like going to work. So I went to work that day and I succeeded running my shift. I was so happy to reunite with family. So I was to go pick my kids at their grandma's place where they were, and from there we'll go home. But something happened. What happened was I didn't drive. I boarded the keke, and the keke entered. I don't know. Okay, there was this car coming in from a street along the road. So he didn't look well before entering, and he entered into the front of the keke where I was. And in the process of the keke man trying to dodge this car that did not look before entering into his front, now entered into the fast lane. And when it entered into the fast lane, a car who was already on speed hit us from behind. And the next thing was our keke somersaulted. I was sitting at the back. I The next thing I saw was my head was just creeping to get our son from the daycare. So she was sitting in front, and she was not badly injured. So she was the one that, let me say, she paid attention to me, secured my bag, because normally in this part of the world, when there is an accident, the crowd that gathers, not all of them, when they come help, some is to steal. So she processed my bag, my phone, and she was the one that helped me get help fast and on time, and I was rushed to the hospital. I did not plan that day that I would spend my night in the hospital. While at the hospital, they were trying to do first aid and all that. She started helping me call my husband. God so kind, my husband was in town. He came in with my sister. I would have loved to show you the picture of that accident. It was really fatal. My face was swollen like five of this face you are seeing right now. So that was it though. I was admitted at the hospital for 2 weeks. Afterwards I was discharged, and at home I had to heal because my face was swollen. This scar refused to heal fast. This one refused to heal fast. Okay, I was complaining of headache, and the doctor, they had to do a scan on my head to make sure I did not fracture my skull. They did, and God was on my side. Luck was on my side. God was on my side. I did not fracture my skull. I was having this pain here. Let me show you. Okay, it's this one. I was having this pain here, and they were scared that maybe a bone got broken. They did a scan also, and after the scan, there was no broken bones. And I was so happy. Don't mind me, oh. Our weather here is kind of like hot, and I was lucky. I did not fracture any bone. So afterwards, at home, I have to dress the wound on a daily basis. I had a very big injury in my hand. I had to dress the wound daily, and I stayed at home for 2 good months. That's the life of a radio presenter. I stayed at home for 2 good months. At home, it was not easy. I had to do what I had to do, and that was it. 2020, February 14th, that's Valentine's Day. I will never forget. So if you come around across this live stream, I'm using this to encourage you. Maybe you have been through a terrible situation before, or maybe you've had an accident that disfigured you. Please don't be discouraged. Just trust God. God will bring people that will love you for who you are. Mhm. Having an accident and surviving it is just God. There are persons that, when they had an accident, they died in the process. The fact that you did not die, it shows God have something in store for you. I hope this song is not entering my live stream. I couldn't get a copyright issue now. Everybody get accident from the accident, eh? They see themselves for the grave beyond. The fact that you survived it, it shows God is on your side. It shows mercy is on your side, favor is on your side. And that accident, that particular accident you had, is to draw you closer to God, draw you closer to your Creator. I have a friend that he not only had an accident, he was also shot in the process. He almost died for close to 2 good years. He was bedridden. And a family man, he got 4 children. It was really a trying time for him and his family. But it's just God. God preserved him. God sustained him. God sustained him. So that's just it. So thank you very much. In the comment section, I would like to know, share your own experience. If you have had an accident before, use it to encourage someone. If you have passed through a difficult situation and you survived it, share it in the comment section. I would so much appreciate it. Then, if you are just joining my live stream, if you not subscribed before, please do and turn on notification. It's a diary of the journey of a radio presenter. That's what I just did. I just shared an experience with you. I would have loved to hear your own experience. Don't mind my live story. This is not working. Try to shift it back up, backward. Have you had lunch today? Breakfast today? It's still morning time right here. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for finding this content inspiring, encouraging. I was saying, as a radio presenter, even if you don't feel like to go work, you know get that say. You know even well self you did on hair. Except it's serious, then you take an excuse. But if you are there already at the place of work, you must work. And your emotions must not play into your presentation. Then drafting a script hmm, for your show. Some persons they believe that as a radio presenter, you don't need to prep. You just open the mic and then you say anything. No, you prep. Oh. You listen to other presenters too. You whatever topic you are picking to discuss, you do research about the topic. You don't just come on here and open the mic and start talking. No, you prepare for your show. So it's not an easy task. Being a radio presenter, some of us will just get carried away of the publicity, the glamour, and all that. But you have to do the needful. That's why there are some presenters that don't touch live. They are just there. hmm Except you want to be among those that are just there. They are not making impact. If you want to make impact, whatsoever topic you are pitching to discuss, you have to do research about the topic. You want to get a topic is not easy. Sometimes you get stuck, like you have to work and there are no ideas, topic ideas to discuss. You brainstorm with your colleagues. That's why on a daily basis, as you meet people, yes, you share ideas. On a daily basis, as you meet people, their experiences, you take note of them. As a radio presenter, you should have a notepad and a pen with you at all times so that just like an artist we always have a notepad and a pen or a recorder on, so the moment an idea just come you have to record it. That's what you do as a radio presenter too. You record ideas. The moment an idea come you jot it down, take note of it, so when you are stuck and you don't know have a topic to discuss, you can visit those ideas you've been jotting down. So that's the first point. The second point, rather, the first I told you, you have to prep. Yes, you prepare ahead. Okay. Then sourcing your topic, you brainstorm as you go about your activities for the day. It might be what I see in my comment section today, and I'll just pick it up. Oh, this thing is something requiring attention to be discussed. You jot it now. Like yesterday, indecent dressing. So I've jotted that one down. Maybe the day I get stuck, there's no idea to discuss. I'll visit it. But before then, I will research. Do you get what I'm trying to say now? I will research. So when you're doing your presentation or your life on air, on radio, you don't let your emotions, even if you are not even happy with the judgment of what you are discussing, it is the judgment. Your own opinion does not for you to be objective. Yeah, you get the opinion of your callers and you try to present the opposing opinion also to get more of their comments and all that. You don't just impose your opinion or your idea on your callers. You know. That's why I will never forget my boss. When I started radio 10 to 12 years ago, 10, 11 years ago, when I started my first phoning, what he did was when my callers go, this is what I think about the topic, I say, okay. Another caller will call, this is what I think about the topic, I'll say, okay. And it was like, that's not how to take phone calls. I, the part of taking phone calls, maybe I'll discuss it in a separate video. That's not how to take phone calls. That was what he said. You need to, okay, you get the opinion of the person, the caller, and then you present the opposing opinion to him or her. Don't you think it's like this? Don't you think it's like this? When your caller is on this side, you go to the other side. That was what he taught me. When your caller is on this side, you go to the other side. So the discussion can be argumentative, interactive, and all that. So if I ask a question, like yesterday on here, I asked a question. I was asking, hmm, there are some persons in their businesses, they believe that the moment a first customer comes in, I wasn't post that video. Maybe you see it. The moment the first customer comes in and price negotiate and ended up not buying, there are some persons that believe that market for that they don't spoil. Some even believe that the moment the first customer comes in and buys on credit, they agree to sell on credit. That's how every other customer try that they want to buy on credit. So yesterday I was asking, is it true or is just superstitious belief? Some of my callers said it's superstitious, some said it's true. So for a caller that will call now and say it is true, I'll go to the other side now and ask you, okay, you say it's true. Don't you believe that what you believe for yourself, that's what will work for you? The fact that I sold on credit does not mean every other person will come and buy on credit. So you don't be on the same plane with your callers. That's one way to make your discussion interesting. Okay, so if you're aspiring to become a radio presenter, that someday I won't work for radio, please follow this my journey. I decided to share this. I've been working on radio for more than 10 years and I've not shared this experience I'm sharing right here. I felt like there's need to document it. Okay, my journey as a radio presenter. So I'll be doing that once in a while. Aside that, you also see on my channel me live on radio hosting a show, the Wafmara show. I do that Mondays to Friday from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock Nigerian time. So If you join in, I would like to know where you're watching from. I would like to know if you have a dream to become a radio presenter. I would like to know. I just like to know where you're watching from, so we can be friends. I'm done with breakfast. Hope you have eaten something this morning. Thank you so much for joining. Subscribe and make sure you turn notifications. So when next I come live, you get notified. That said, I'm done. Until when next I see you, take very good care of yourself. Much love and kisses. Bye bye.